Hello. So I thought I'd film a reading vlog because I want to get in more reading for December. And as we know, I've created a list for my December TBR and I want to read all of them, honestly. So I'm also making a point to read at least a couple of pages, 2 to 3 chapters at least, of a book that I'm currently reading. Reading updates, I have finished The Secret History finally. I'm not really sure if I like that one, but one thing's for sure, it's very dark and it leaves you very sad at the end of it. Like, there's some sympathy that you'll be feeling for these friends, these classmates, and you will feel a shared sense of sadness as well with the characters, especially with the ones left. Finishing the book made me want to read The Goldfinch because there's something about Donna Tartt's writing that is very interesting. She has this very profound thoughts and ideas and concepts that she incorporated in the book, and I want to read more of her writing. I have also finished the physical book that I'm reading, All's Fair in Love and Cupcakes. And one thing that I got from that book is that actions does speak louder, but actions without words or without explanation are just as confusing. And sometimes it's more negative and it doesn't really do any good if you don't explain your actions. For almost 400 pages, they have been doing all these actions that show their love for each other because, as we know, they are friends and they like each other. And throughout the book, they're doing things that express their love for one another, but then again, they don't verbalize it. So the other person doesn't know about the love that they have for each other. So it's nonsense because if there is an action, but I don't know if that action is, or what you mean by that action is the same as what I'm interpreting about it, it's not gonna work. It's just as confusing. So the trope is good. The characters are somehow likable. I don't really like the girl because I felt like it's a problem. It's her problem. But I think she's very realistically written as well because people are built that way. If you're gonna read the book, you're gonna understand what I'm saying about her character. But yeah, for physical books, I'm currently reading this book by Nora Roberts. This is Christmas Magic. This is a combination of 2 stories, and I'm about just a couple of pages in. Actually, no, here. Yeah, so I've just started the first chapter yesterday because I just finished the 2 books that I've talked about earlier yesterday. So I just started these new books yesterday as well, last night actually. So I'm gonna make it a point to read this as well today. This is very big, but the font as well is big. So it's not gonna be very overwhelming for me to read it. Those are my reading updates right now. Hopefully, I'm gonna be able to finish this within this week. I think I will be able to do that because I don't have much to do this week. So So, just a quick update. I am now on the sixth chapter of the first story in this book, and I need to stop because it's already 2:37 a.m. and I want to wake up early tomorrow. I've actually gotten a pretty good amount of reading today. I'm about 17% on the five people you meet in heaven, so we're pretty good with that. I think that book is just a short one. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to read more tomorrow. I'm so happy with the amount of reading that I'm doing right now. Hopefully I can continue that until the end of the week.
Kahit maaga, kakain.
So I'm currently liking this book. I'm just a couple of chapters in, but we get action pretty much early on in the book. And I like that about this one. It's not overwhelming. It's not underwhelming as well, the romance I mean in the book. And I like that about this one. I think it's probably because there are two stories in the book, which is why we get the action pretty much early on in the book, but I'm here for it. So, for the five people you meet in heaven, so far so good. I'm actually liking that one as well, but not too much. Mid for now. But it has some interesting concept of, or it has such an interesting take on the concept of heaven because, in a general sense, heaven is like, a resting place for people who have already passed from this world. And in that book, the concept of heaven is like a place where you get to evaluate what happened on your life here on earth and to understand it as well. So, as we know, you're going to meet five people in heaven, and those people are going to make you understand what happened on your life here on earth. And that is also such an interesting way to say that all lives are interconnected, and even though we are just living our own lives, unknowingly we are touching or influencing or affecting other people's lives. That's actually, I think, such a short book. So I think I'm going to be able to finish that today or tomorrow.
Ngayon sa bar na to?
Sabi ko magawa. Kung tawagin ka na niya, magaling ko siya. Tulong ko yung laway mo.
There is a park near our house. It's just a few blocks away. And I asked my brother if there are people in the park during this time of the day, and he said not really. So I'll walk there and then see if there are people, and if there's no one there, I'm gonna sit and read my book because there's a bench there. And the weather is so good right now. It's not sunny and it's not too dark as well, and it's windy as well. So it's just a very nice day outside just to get a little walk as well. So I'll go there and read my book. I'm almost through The Five People You Meet in Heaven. I'm about 90% through. I don't want to read it publicly because I feel like I might tear up during the last couple of chapters of the book. So I'm gonna read my physical book instead, and then yeah, I'm gonna bring a coffee as well because I feel fancy. I finished The Five People You Meet in Heaven, and it's one of the books that will allow you to stare into space for a couple of minutes or even an hour after reading it. There are a lot of things to ponder on after reading the book, actually. It's very philosophical and very spiritual, but it's not overly religious, and it's good. It's one of the things that I like about the book. It's really not, it's not the kind of book that is very phenomenal and that will leave you wow, having very mind blown reactions after reading it, but it will leave an impact in you and how you go through your life as you move forward after reading the book. And those are the kind of books that I really like. There's nothing really mind blowing about the writing, there's nothing mind blowing about the story itself, but it will impact your life in ways that you did not realize. Also, I can recommend this book to people who are at a point in their life right now where they are questioning everything that is happening in their lives, asking questions like, why am I here? Is there a purpose why I'm here? Because there is a purpose. I mean, one cliche quote that I can associate with the book is the quote, everything happens for a reason, because this book perfectly captures that message. Everything that you do here on earth, every choice that you make, everything that you do, even if it's just little things, it will affect other people one way or another, whether you know it or not. And the same way happens to you. So if other people does something, other people's choices, it will affect you, whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, it will affect you. You affect other people's lives and they affect yours as well. And same goes with our lives, with our own lives. Everything that happens in our lives is for a reason. You may not understand it right now, but everything does happen for a reason. And it's just gonna be sad if you don't realize it now, just like Eddie. This is kind of like a spoiler, but Eddie did not realize what happened to his life. He keeps questioning, he keeps belittling his life actually, and saying that his life has been meaningless because he stayed in this job that he doesn't particularly like, and he was left all alone without children and everything. But when he got to heaven, the five people that he met there has explained to him the reason why everything had to happen a certain way, and to make him understand as well the purpose of his life, the reason why he stayed in that particular job for years and he did not leave, because there is a reason, and the reason is beautiful. And even if you don't know it right now, everything happens for a reason. I feel like my energy level is very low right now because of what I just read, because again, it's a kind of book that will permit you to stare into space after reading it. But I just want to let all my thoughts out before I forget them, before I got out of the emotions that I'm feeling right now, right after reading the book. But
Wala. Pwede name mo princess. Pwede name mo princess na lang. Pwede yun. Okay lang ba? Okay lang naman. Okay lang. Sure? Are you sure? Okay lang yan sa'yo? Okay lang yan sa'yo? Ayan. Girly.
You're in the kitchen, all that you ever wanted from me was sweet